I'm never gonna get used to that. That's so weird to me. Okay, so I'm super excited to share with you what I'm doing to enroll my customers right now because it's working out really well. Like, drop a 1 in the chat right now if you hate when somebody's like, oh, I get paid on the first. Like, hit me up on the first and I'll get my order in. And then you go to message them on the first and they're just like MIA, and you're just like, oh my god. And then it happens sometimes where it's like 5 people, and you're like, what are the odds of all 5 people like not following through with their orders? And you're just like, oh, this is so insane, because you're like, I got 5 people to follow up with. I'm so excited. So what I'm doing right now is I'll teach you this part at the end. I'm going to give you guys my full conversation. I'm going to have you make a boards, a new folder in your boards app. Or if you're using word boards, you can literally make it in that as well. Whichever form of the app or whichever app that you're using, you can just make you're going to make a folder for this. So you have my full conversation. And then I'll talk to you about how I'm doing these pre-orders. Like, I already have 5 pre-orders for Friday, as in they've already given me all of their information. All I have to do on Friday is just process the orders. And let me tell you that when people actually give you their information ahead of time, they are 99.9% likely to get their order in, versus when you go to message them and then they just ghost you. So it's amazing. And I've already had people who, like yesterday, I had this chick who's like, okay, I can't do it till Friday. I'm sure a lot of you guys are getting people that are like, oh, I can't do it till Friday. I can't do it till Friday right now because it's the end of the month and like people are getting paid on this Friday. Everyone's getting paid. And so I was like, all right, like I told her I could do pre-order. And then like 2 or 3 hours later, she's like, honestly, just go ahead and run the order right now. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. Like, I'll do that. So it's working out great. So instead of sending them a shopping cart, I've made a Google form. And honestly, Kate is the one who taught me this Google form. And she taught me this like 3 weeks ago. And I didn't even like, I made it 3 weeks ago. We were hanging on Zoom, and then I didn't even start using it until like 2 or 3 days ago. And then it's actually been amazing. So like, it's my new system now, but Kate taught me how to do that. So props to her. Okay. So yeah, instead of sending them their shopping cart, I'm just straight up on Facebook or Instagram. I'm not getting their number anymore. I'm just, I'll walk you through my conversation in a moment again, but I'm just sending them this Google form. It looks nice. It looks professional. And they're filling out all the information. And then I have it set where I get an email when they send me the information so that I know I've gotten it on my end too. And then I simply just go and check out my Google form. I go to their application for it. And then I just go into the Connect app, hit the enroll button, and then I just enroll my customers through the Connect app. And I'm still getting my enrollment notifications, which is important to me because I love to be able to screenshot those and blast them everywhere. So that is all the things, and it's super good. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead, if you just hopped on, log into your Google Forms. I'm going to share my screen. You're going to want to get on Google Forms. If you've already got an influencer application through Google Forms, it's just the same process. We're just going to make a new form, and I'm going to walk you guys through making the new form, so be prepared to make it right now. I'm going to share screen. Okay, everyone can see my screen right now, yeah? Perfect. Okay, so if you can do this on your phone, or you can do this on you do it on your phone, or you can do it on your laptop. So I'm going to show you from my laptop. This is the one that I already have made up. We're literally going to make this, but I'm going to walk you through, go hand in hand with you guys. So go ahead and start a blank form. If you guys ask questions, it might take me a moment to get back to it just because I can't see the chat right now. So what you're going to do is, I titled mine, I'm going to change the title every month. So right now mine says June customer order form, but since we're about to go into July, you're going to just start using with July. So go ahead and title it July customer order form, and make sure you're using all the right capitals where they're supposed to be. Your grammar is great. You want to come off professional. Let me see. I do see a couple things in the chat. If it would show me. Doesn't want to show. Chat. Let me check. Okay, I can help you. Okay, thanks, Kate. Going to be difficult on the same device. Okay, Casey, I'll make sure it's slow. Like, I'm not going to go super crazy fast on this because I want people who are watching the recordings to be able to just work along with it as well. But Kate knows how to do this too, so she'll just simply answer your questions in the chat. Okay, so for the form description, I went ahead, I'll share my screen with you and I'll share this one with you and I'll just read it to you a couple times. For that little section of the form description, I put, hey, I am so excited to get your order in and get you started on your journey. I am already so proud of you for making the decision to start working towards your goals. Please take a few moments to fill out the info below and let's get your order placed. So I want you to go ahead and click the section that says form description. And you're simply just gonna do the, hey, let me pull up mine so I can read it to you guys and we could do it together. It says, hey, I am so, I don't know why I'm doing capital P, proud of you. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm gonna confuse everybody already. I am so excited to get your order in and get you started on your journey. I put journey because some people want hair, skin, nails, and obviously I'm not going to say weight loss journey. So I didn't really like specify it like weight loss journey or hair growth journey or better skincare journey or keto. I didn't specify it, just on your journey. I am already so proud of you for making the decision to start working towards your goals. And then I gave it a space. Please take a few minutes to fill out the info below. Oh, wait. And let's get your order placed. I'll wait for a moment because I know some of you are probably not typing at the speed I was just typing at. So I'm going to leave this up for you for a second so you can kind of just copy that. Oh, thanks, Kate. You're the best. The real MVP tonight. Okay, grabbing. Okay, cool. Drop or just put done in the chat when you're done. So then I'm not sitting here waiting forever and we're all kind of, okay, we're on the same page. You guys are fast. I love this. This is great. Done. Okay, I see a few of you guys hopped on after I started doing this. So I hope that we're all on the same page. Nobody's confused. We're all making new Google Forms. Cool. Okay, that's going to be there. So you can still grab that, or you can even copy what Kate put in the chat. It's the same thing that I have. So the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to go to untitled question, the first question, and we're simply going to go, all the information that we're putting in is literally the same exact order that you would be doing when you're placing a customer's order or when they're checking out. So there's no it's not like mismatch. It's literally when you're going through their order form, you're just going through and copy and pasting and putting it from the Google order form into the enrollment, like the info for the enrollment. So it's super easy. So the first one is going to be first and last name. Again, make sure grammar is good. You want to come off professional, no slang or abbreviations or anything like that. So first and last name. I kept this one with short answer text because obviously first and last name does not need a long answer to that. And then you're going to want to hit the required button. So they cannot press enter and submit their application unless it's required. You're going to have required on every single option so that when they go to do it, you're not like, oh, hey, you forgot to do your email, or it's not another back and forth of being annoyed and waiting for more information. So then after that, you're going to go ahead and click the plus sign off to the side. If you're on your phone, it might look a little bit different for your pluses. I think it might actually be somewhere down here, but you'll see the plus sign, and that just means that you're on to your next one. So after that comes email address. And we're going to do a short answer again, and then we're going to hit required. And then we're going to hit the plus sign again. And the one after that is birth date. And for this one, you can actually do the date. And so they'll be able to do like month, day, year. Like they'll just, for them, it'll be a little calendar and they'll just put their birthday in it. And so it won't show up like a little calendar when they answer it though. It's just going to have like the numbers for you. So birth date, and then we're going to go on the next one. Ooh, no, I'm sorry. Birth date, actually make that one phone number. Sorry for the confusion. So phone number, it should just switch automatically to short answer for you, but if not, then just go ahead and put it to short answer. And then after phone number, we do the birth date. And then it's gonna switch it to date for you. I love that. You're gonna hit required. And add another one. The one after that is full shipping address. And then in parentheses, sorry if I'm like a really aggressive typer and you can hear that. I feel like I'm so aggressive. In parentheses, I want to make sure that they're not like leaving out anything. You know, when somebody gives you their address and then they leave out like, maybe they leave out the town or the state, or they leave out the zip code. And that's just another like back and forth question. So I'm going to make sure that they know street, city, state, and zip. Should be no missing information in that when they fill it out. And then you can leave that as a short answer again. That one is not long. And then after we do full shipping address comes the card number. Card number, short answer text again, required. Make sure everything's required so far. Okay. After card number is expiration date. Short answer text and required. Then hit that next button and security code on card. Required again. And then after security code on card, I have billing address. But then I said, if same as shipping, right, same. So then they don't have to go through, if it's the same, what's the point of going through and writing all of that again? But some people do have a different billing address, so you want to make sure you've got shipping and billing, but you also just want to know if it's same, then same. And then you want to make sure that that one is required also. I'm going to stop real fast and see if there's anything I need to answer in the chat. Perfect. Thanks, Kate. Okay, so what you want to do now is you're going to make sure that you turn on notifications for it, so that when people, it's kind of like when you get your influencer application, like notification. And if you don't have that turned on for that and you're like, oh shoot, I haven't checked my influencer applications in like 3 weeks. And then you're like, wow, I have 5 applications in there. How you turn that on is you can actually make it so that you get a email when somebody fills it out. You should go to, I want to say, sorry, I gotta move us. Okay. Where? Sorry, I haven't had to do this for a few days. Okay, how do I make it so you get an email? Pretty sure customize theme. No, I'll tell you guys about this in a moment. Kate, did you put it in the chat? I feel like somebody's gonna know how to do it. I don't know why I'm not finding it right now. It's like an easy thing to find and I'm making this way more difficult. Do you ask which product they want? No, so just, I'm reading the chat real fast. So I don't ask which product they want. I I simply do that when I'm talking with them. Like obviously, you know, like if they want to order the wraps, then they're going to order the wraps. But once I collect their information, I do my, you know, does anyone on here do an upsell at checkout? Like you get their number, you're like, hey, it's Ashley, so excited for you to get your order in. They say hi back to you and you're like, all right, I'm working on your cart. I'm going to send it in a minute. And then you send a message after that to do a upsell. So for me, when I do my upsell, they do the form for me, and then I'm like, awesome, I just got it. I'm gonna get started on it right now. I'll message you in a moment when I'm done. And then I'll message them again with the same, like, hey, by the way, have you ever tried a cleanse before? Or whatever other product I wanna upsell with. I just upsell after they filled out the app. Because a lot of times people are more likely to like take the upsell when you've already collected their card info. They're like, sure, okay, whatever, yeah, add it on. So that's what I do. I get their info first, I get the application, and then I tell them I'm filling it out, and then I send a message for whatever product I think that they need to add on with this. Um, okay. Oh wait. Oh no, what are we doing? I clicked fine. No, no. Responses. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so get off questions and go to responses. I think somebody said responses, and thank you for that. So responses, and then up next to the little like president looking thing, the three dots, get email notifications for new responses. Now that makes it so every time somebody fills it out, you get an email for it. I don't know why that was so complicated when it's so easy to do that. Okay, let me see the chat. Go to responses, three dots. Thanks, Haley. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna stop sharing because now you guys, it's everyone on the same page. We've all got our form done. Cool. Okay, so and the next thing that I did is I wanted to make it like look good and not just be like so like plain and boring. Like my influencer application is pretty. So I wanted to also do the same thing with this. So I think it looks better on here. So let me show you guys. So you're able to change the top like cover of it. And I just made this on Over. If you don't have Over and you have like a different app, whatever app you use for doing your I'm gonna actually share my screen again. Whatever app you use for doing a lot of like your editing and making photos and things like that, then just go ahead and use that. I'm sure you could do the same thing. But for me, I just used Over. Let me share a screen again. And I just made it really simple. Like it doesn't say thank you for your order at the top. I did that part. And how you do that is you just customize a theme. You can do a header image. So I went into Over and I made this one. You have to like look down at me now, I guess. I made it on Over and it was at kind of like the Facebook like cover photo. I think it's the size that I made it for. I'm pretty sure, wait, where's Facebook cover? No, it's not the Facebook cover. It's a little bit smaller. Just find like a really small like rectangle that you could do it with, because if you do like a normal sized photo and then you go to upload it on this, it's going to be stretched out and look horrible. So just try to match the size of what you're making when you make the photo to this. I could even, if you want this one, I could literally just save it on Over and just put it into the chats right now. Like that's no big deal. But whatever image you end up doing, it already kind of comes up with the theme colors that match that. So you kind of just pick your own thing. So kind of go the extra step of, you know, saying thank you for your order. I just did super simple font. If you want to use mine, I'll share it. If not, you can make your own. But yeah, that's just like mine is just very, I just like the purple and gray. It's simple, and maybe I'll change it in the future. Maybe I won't, but make sure that you take time tonight to do that, just to make it cute and pretty. All right, so next thing that we're gonna do is I'm going to share with you guys my conversation for what I do when I start this point. So you're going to be doing either if you use WordBoard, then you're gonna make a new folder. If you use the Boards app, then make a new folder. And I know that I could just add you to the Boards app, but mine has my link in it. So it's like, why would you use my Boards app and then use my application? So I am going to put that in here for you guys. Like it's literally, I called it customer orders. It's called customer orders, and it's got all of this in little buttons. So you're just going to do it very organized. I'm going to send you, so just make a new folder called customer orders, and then I'll send you my messages in order. So when they are ready to order, instead of getting their number and being like, all right, what's your number? I'm going to help you get your order in. I just say, chat. I'm putting in the chat so you guys can copy it and grab it. I say, awesome. Okay, I'm setting up your order now. I'm going to send you the order form to fill out so I can process it. Fill this form out now and let me know when you finish. And then literally I just send the application right after that. So get that button put in and then go to your influencer application, and you know how you can share it. Does everyone know how to share? Like kind of copy the URL or whatever of that? Okay, cool. So you're just gonna copy your influencer application's like URL, and then you're just going to make that into a button as well. So let me like show you what I mean. Open new window. When you're on the Google Forms, the little like flag looking thing, like kind of like a paper airplane, that is how you can share. And you can just do the link option. Here's your link. So you're just simply gonna copy your link. And then now I'm just going to take that link, and on my Boards app, I'm going to make a, in that folder, I'm going to make a new link. Instead of doing a text, I made it as a link. So you make a new link, and then, wait, click it. It says paste link. I'm going to paste my influencer application right into there. And then you can title it order form. Sarah, you're so funny. Sarah just texted me. And then now it's going to show up in there like that. It's just a link. Is everyone on the same page? We have the two buttons. You have your order form in there, all the things. Nobody's okay. I don't want to go too fast for anyone. So the next one is once they tell me that they've got the order, like they're done, and then I also am going to get that. Yeah, Brandy, I'll make the recording. I'll get the recording up tonight. And if you need help, literally just message me and I'll help you. Okay, so my next thing, once they tell me that they've got the order in, is I send, perfect, thank you. I'll get that process for you and message you back as soon as it's in. There's no weird membership fee because I have waived the typical $50 fee for you unless you try to end the 90-day challenge early. No one ever does. I just like everyone to know. I never sign a customer without telling them about the fee because I never want somebody to come back to me and be like, you didn't tell me about the fee when they want to cancel or something like that. So I send that right after, and then I get started on their order. And then, and I just named that one getting order in. That's all I named it. And then my next one after I've done their order is I send this. Whenever I sign a customer, their password for me is always just password, because I know that if I sign them, it's always going to be password unless they change that. Maybe for you, you have a different system. Maybe you have a different password that you go by, or maybe you do their name and their birthday, or whatever you do as your system, that works fine. If you want to do password, do password. But if not, then go ahead and change that. Yeah, Jerica, this is after. So I say, so just to be in order, we do, like they tell me like, yeah, okay, I'll get the wraps. Then I send, awesome, okay, I'm setting up your order now. I send that first text message, and then right after I send that, I send the link for my my order sheet. And then they fill it out, they let me know that it's done, and then I send the next, like I'm just waiting for them. And then when they're like, hey, I just finished the order, I say, perfect, thank you, I'll get that process now for you and message you back as soon as it's in. So then and then I tell them about the fee and everything. Then at that point, I'm doing their order. And then when I finish their order, and again, I'll add in like an upsell or whatever. I don't have my upsells saved in this. This is simply just these buttons that are saved in here. I don't have them saved in this. I have them saved in my workboard. But once I've placed the order, I say, okay, I just placed your order. You'll get an email notification with your ID number. Your password is insert whatever password you guys want to use. And then right after I send that one, I also have the link for the Let It Melt group in, and then I send them the link for the Let It Melt group. So I'm no longer like going to like add them to it. They just add themselves into the Let It Melt group. So save that link, and then as soon as you get their order in, like the end of that message when you've told them that you got their order in, says here's the link for our Facebook group. Feel free to join in, post in there questions or updates as well, and then I send them the link. And then they say thank you, and I say thank you, and it's just done. Does that make sense? Okay, does anyone have any questions on that? Okay. Yeah, I love it. It's flipping amazing. I've got 4 of them coming in tonight. I've got 5 pre-orders already set up, and now I'm going to give you my stuff for my pre-order stuff. So pretty much whenever anyone now tells me that, and what I love is that you don't have to sit there and wait for them. You know, when you send a shopping cart and you're like, oh my God, it's been 30 minutes, homegirl, I thought you were ready to get your order in. Like, what are we doing? It takes that out of it. You get their info and you're like, bam, I'm done with this order. I can move on with my day. And you're not sitting there waiting around, because I hate that too. But again, when you're sending this, make sure that they're ready to order right then and there. Like, don't just, tell them about the product, tell them the pricing, and then be like, here's the order sheet if you want to get an order in. Like, don't do that. Like, make sure that they're like, okay, yeah, the price sounds good. Like, I want to get the wraps. I want to get the 9 instead of the 3 wraps, or I want to get the hair, skin, nail vitamins. Make sure that they tell you they want to get it, and they already know the product info, and they already know the pricing. So it's not like you're like, here's all the info, here's the price. If you feel like getting an order in, here's an order form, just fill it out and let me know, because then you've lost control of the whole situation. Okay, so don't do that. Just making sure that nobody goes and does that. Yes, so instead of getting their number and then sending them a shopping cart link from Connect app, or getting their number and then sending them a photo of all the info I need so I can process their order, I'm literally just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna send you the order sheet, here you go, fill it out, let me know when you're done. And it looks professional, it feels professional, and they are so trusting of this, because I feel like sometimes even if you get their number and then you want to do the order for them, and they're like, you're like, oh, I'm going to send you the photo of all the info that I need, and then you send it and then you don't hear from them for 30 minutes, and then you message them like, hey, if you wanted to do it yourself, like, they get kind of awkward. Nobody's getting awkward with this. They're just like, oh, cool, like an order sheet. Yeah, it's just feels so professional, like how you just run your business, that people are so chill with it, and it's just like, all right, like, cool, we're just getting orders, and like nobody second guessed it, and it feels great. Okay, that's exactly what I'm about to say too. This helps for fast starts too, so you can enroll under whoever you need to. So by the end of tonight, I have one more customer, and then I'll have my $100 shopping, or not shopping spree, my $100 bonus for this week's LC bonus that we're doing. And then I've got 2 girls who aren't working anymore, but I'm still in the time frame to earn my fast start bonus on that for them. So what I'm going to do now is, once I send my next customer, the next ones after that, I'm simply just going to enroll under my distributors, so that next week I've got 2 fast start bonuses, 150 each coming, and then my $100 LC bonus coming. So I'm going to get a $400 bonus next Thursday, because now I'm able to freely just place these customers where I need them for that. Does that make sense? It's amazing. More money. I love more money. Okay, so when somebody's telling me, like right now, everyone's probably getting, hey, Friday, I can get my order on Friday, just because it's the end of the week, and it's Friday, and it's the end of the month, and it's the start of a new month, and all that. So we're in that weird little zone of like half the people are just can't do an order until Friday. So when they tell me that they can't do their order, sorry, I clicked the wrong button, order until Friday, or if they're like, oh, I can't get my order in today, so like if I can't get the spot, like that's okay, like whatever, I simply just say, you can I've been talking to everybody about the wraps, so that's why my button says wraps. You can change that. You can put you can completely take out the product, whatever you want to do. It just says, okay, I can hold your wraps. I just need to do a pre-order for it. I'm setting up your order now. I'm going to send you the order form to fill out, so I can hold your spot, and it won't process until Friday. Fill out this form now and let me know when you finish. And then boom, I send the not influencer application. I send them the order form right then and there. So it's like, okay, I can hold it, but I've got to do a pre-order in order to hold it. And they're just like, okay, cool. And everyone's like, I have 5 people ready, like with the info for Friday. And so obviously right then and there, I'm not going to go do anything with it. I'm going to wait until Friday, go back to their application, and then I'm going to go through their info and place their order. But then after they fill it out, you're so welcome. After they fill it out, so that button I just named pre-order. And then the next button, this one that I'm sending in, I just say got the pre-order is my name of the button. It says, yay, I just got it. I'll do the pre-order and I'll message you Friday when I process it. I can't wait for you to get them. That's all I say. Or if it's not Friday, if you're like, I'll message you on the 1st, I'll message you next Thursday, whatever day they had sent to you. So like, you might just have to edit that part while you're talking to them. But this has been so amazing, and I'm so excited to wake up on Friday and get at least 5 orders in, and I don't have to worry about getting ghosted by people. They've already given me their info. It's done. It's good. I have control and I'm getting those orders in. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I'm going to stop the recording. I think I've explained everything I want to explain, but I'll give you guys a second if you have any questions on it. I can answer some questions.